As regional agricultural outputs grow to meet global demand, so too are the pressures to use chemical inputs in farming. For farmers, the short-term promise of synthetic pesticides are hard to resist. There is a widespread belief that chemical inputs help boost productivity, eliminate pests, and boost profits. But heavily marketed synthetic pesticides are hugely overused. Some include poor quality or even banned substances. They may not be mixed or applied properly, and producers and users face inadequate safety precautions. As a consequence, residues of synthetic pesticides are often found in fresh produce, impacting the health of consumers. Detection of residues in food may also prevent food exports. Overuse of chemical inputs can also threaten the sustainability of farmland and contaminate the local water supply. But there is an alternative. Biocontrol agents are naturally occurring substances and living organisms used for protection of crops against pests and diseases. Biocontrol agents often do not follow a toxic mechanism, and they show no or very low risks for human health and the environment. Evidence is showing that they can effectively replace chemical inputs in many crops. However, biocontrol markets and supply chains are still poorly developed and often small scale. The ASEAN Biocontrol for Sustainable Agri-Food Systems initiative began in early 2011. It helps improve the biocontrol market by working with member states to simplify registration of biocontrol products and to make these products available to farmers. With assistance from the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the agricultural sectors in ASEAN countries are working together so that more sustainable and environmentally friendly crop protection options can be introduced as soon as possible.
The very long-term objective is actually to have supported the the ASEAN member states and respective ministries in having come up with a regional policy and strategy on sustainable agri-food systems. Biocontrol in itself is not the final objective, so not the end in itself, but rather a means in order to reach the long-term objective of producing safer food, and that is also a stepping stone for sustainable agri-food systems in the whole region.
If there is a policy that we must focus on, it is biocontrol. This will be an important step to ensuring the rapid adoption of this sustainable practice. The objective of GIZ is also to support the provision of safe, healthy and affordable food for an increasing population in accordance with the efficient use of scarce resources and sensitive ecosystems. The usage of biocontrol in Indonesia in the last 5 years has become more significant. This is due to support from the government and farmers receiving training and being aware of demands from international markets. Supermarkets want safe products and will buy them at higher prices. The farmers already have an understanding of health issues and the value of safe products, so are trying to learn more about biocontrol.
As we know, there is already what we call resistance development in insects. So, if farmers will be depending on pesticides, for sure there will be a problem in the future on pesticide resistance. Aside from that, the environment will be polluted. The consumers' health will be at risk, and at the same time the farmer themselves, their health will be at risk also.
To advance agri-food systems, sustainable inputs and their management, the use of biocontrol agents and sustainable crop management practices must be promoted.
For producing biocontrol agents, you need certain technologies, and you need technologies to provide a certain quality. And keeping up the quality, you need to dedicate considerable funds and expertise to do that, and this requires a professional endeavor, and especially if you want to mass produce this. And only with the professional approach you can guarantee the consistency of the products and the consistency of the quality.
AEC, or ASEAN Economic Cooperation, will be implemented from 2015. Biocontrol methods will ensure that products from ASEAN countries are safe and meet international export and import requirements.
In order to achieve this, from the agriculture sector, we certainly would need to ensure that our products will be able to meet standards which is recognized by all countries, and our products would have to be highly competitive, meaning to say that it can meet the requirement of not only ASEAN member states but also outside.
ASEAN is the second biggest trading partner for the European Union and vice versa. So since ASEAN is oftentimes referred to as the kitchen of the world in terms of agricultural products, they are global market leaders in canned pineapple, rice, coffee and other foodstuff as well. So the trade promotion part of the European Union and ASEAN is of importance. And since we are funded by the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, they also have at their minds the provision of support, which leads to income generation for farmers in this regard.
Biocontrol is not a new issue, but to address it among ASEAN member states requires scientific knowledge and facilitation support.
To have GIZ as our partner to provide facilitative support in terms of experience sharing, in terms of linking with their bilateral projects and resources of experts and knowledge, will be able to expedite the process of regional exchange of experience and also development of this kind of biocontrol initiative, so that we can address this issue better and faster.
เราใช้เคมีมาตลอด หลังจากเคมีมาก็มันบอกผลสำเร็จบอกเคมีมันใจเป็นต้นทุนเยอะต้นทุนสูงมาก
Dùng thuốc sinh học này thì hiệu quả tốt hơn về hóa học. Tôi cũng rất tự hào là khi sử dụng thuốc sinh học thì bản thân tôi thấy là đảm bảo sức khỏe của con người mà không gây ô nhiễm môi trường trên cánh đồng.
Manfaat dari penggunaan biokontrol dalam usaha tani adalah bahwa bahan input bio ini merupakan bahan yang ramah lingkungan dan memberikan sedikit residu dan juga tidak membuat resisten dari hama dan penyakit, sehingga sangat baik untuk menghasilkan tanaman yang kurang dari mengandung pestisida.
Ada sih kepedulian kami, karena kami juga khawatir kadang-kadang untuk mengkonsumsi buah tersebut, karena kami juga menilai kadang-kadang sudah berlebihan apa yang kami semprotkan. Tetapi karena tuntutan ekonomi rumah tangga dan sebagainya untuk membutuhkan biaya kehidupan, ya dengan cara apapun kami pergunakan.
Tôi cũng cảm thấy rất lo lắng khi ăn phải rau củ quả mà có thức ăn có thuốc trừ sâu, vì là lo lắng vì nó ảnh hưởng rất đến sức khỏe của con người.
Tôi cảm thấy rất là vui và hài lòng khi mà mình được tiếp cận với những cái loại rau mà trồng theo phương pháp sạch như thế này. Và tôi cảm thấy rất yên tâm khi mà đến với những cửa hàng như thế này.
If you grow something with just only think about the profit, push many things heavy chemical on that, the family can eat that. If yes, okay, you can sell it. But if they say no, try to stop it.
To be exact, like ASEAN is one community, right? If one country is actually not in phase with the other ASEAN members, so I think we don't want to be left behind. It's supposed to be ASEAN with one community is the most important things. Yeah.